Yes, we're already in talks with some of the players that you already know on some of these major teams for the advanced PQB clinic. The one for the beginners though kind of intrigues me too.
Yeah, I'm hearing. I'm trying to work on both things here, but it is one of those things.
Rock and Airsoft, like rock and bowl, play music with black lights all night. Well, black lights. I mean, I like the idea, but I can only imagine with black lights all night what kind of shenanigans would be happening in the dark or the whole night.
Well, okay, so here's how we do it. We do black lights the whole night, and all they can run is Springer pistols. That's it.
Yeah, there you go.
That's how we fix that problem.
Only Springer little.
Yeah.
Single shot
Springer pistols. Yeah, single shot. You know what? Those single shot shotguns, they work really well, actually. We use those for checking sometimes because they're nice and quiet for everything. All right, I'm going to get this all started again on the Facebook side 30 minutes into our broadcast on Instagram.
You should do a lights out game. Well, every Friday night.
Can you get really good fans? What do we mean by really good fans?
Oh, they're probably talking like...
the actual fans?
$10,000 big-ass fans.
Oh. Yeah, I know. Summer does get hot in here, and it starts smelling like a gym locker in here.
Well, I can't do anything about their hygiene.
No. It's just...
We did something about the propane, though.
Yeah, the propane, and I mean, that wasn't really on us. That was Fire Marshal coming down on us with some of those things, so we can't really control what the government does. Okay, we're good. Everything's back up and working. I realized what I did wrong on that side. Okay. For you guys joining us over on the Facebook crowd, it is episode 76 here of Tax City Live. We had some technical difficulties. I deleted the last post, so you guys are going to get kind of a shorter video over there on Facebook. But yes, thank you, guys. Can we get some... Oh, yeah, Drew, one of our gold members out there, he was asking for us to put shrubbery on the field. Like some fake plants, some fake bushes, and add some of that. Because we've been texturizing some of the stuff with like the bricks and like the painting and everything that we're doing. So he's like, add some shrubbery. When he told me, I'm like, that actually sounds kind of cool if we can find the right shrubbery.
Okay, but let's play that out.
So what do you think? Like people could not calling their hits behind a bush?
No.
You think just the shrubbery starting to get shredded apart as we?
So what's the over and under? How
long they last? Well, even the fake ones, we think that's gonna tear apart.
You don't think so?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
You've seen what it does to wood.
That's true.
You've seen it dents metal.
And I mean,
it does to like nylon
silk thing, yeah.
Right?
I mean, silk or plastic things. Okay, yeah, kind of makes sense there.
And of course, people are going to hide behind the shrubs,
yeah,
so there'll be a focal point.
Yeah. Adrian says over here, perfect ghillie backgrounds.
Yeah, why don't you guys wear your own ghillie suits?
So, what about like how we have some of the camo netting out there? What if we added some more of the camo netting into some place? Maybe would that be a nice middle ground for you, Drew, watching the show? Adding more of that camouflage stuff. I know we've done it on some of the bunkers in the past. We just folded up a giant roll of it in the shed, so maybe we can bring that out and wrap something with it and see how that plays out.
So obviously with the netting, it's concealment.
Yeah.
And,
so
I mean, it gives it a different look in areas. It's just that concealment is a double-edged sword.
What if on some of the top of the houses, like the floating houses, and we put the netting over the top to change the lighting inside there? So there's that's a possibility. Maybe I would think about it. Drew says, "Yeah, that would work." Like a middle ground there. Well, we'll look into that. I mean, because I know we've had it in the past, and we have a couple bunkers with them.
We have some ideas for utilizing the back catwalk in some of the houses.
Yes.
So one of the things that we're going to start working on probably next week, and probably every week for a while, is we're going to get rid of a lot of the older bunkers, thin things out a little bit, move things around. So we're going to kind of just change the field up drastically. But we're going to kind of weed out a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Noah comes in over here on Facebook. What happened to the Snapchat deal? Did we go live with that Snapchat deal last week? Or did that never go live?
I got to talk to Joe about that. I haven't followed up on that.
We'll follow up this week. Again, guys, you got to stay tuned on all
I
those.
apologize.
Or if it did, you guys missed
Joe.
the thing, because Snapchat's one of those things that is only there for a short time.
Yeah.
So I'm not
I
quite
need to
sure.
follow up. I don't know if he did or not.
I'm not sure.
He's supposed to. That should have happened like Friday, I think.
Sonny, will there be any new Speed QB merch coming soon?
You mean restock, or are you talking about just completely different?
Yeah, because we don't control the Speed QB stuff that they come out.
I can only stock whatever I can
is
get my
available.
hands on,
Yeah, because I know, like, if you guys go on their website and if it says it's out of stock on their website, we can't get it. So it's one of those things, we wait for them to give us stuff. Well, he might be in trouble, no, but maybe he did put it out and you just didn't see the post. Don't count your chickens before you eggs, or don't count your eggs before the chickens, right? Yeah, right. So they're saying new stuff.
New designs.
Again, that's
that you know what, I know they're always working on stuff. I don't know any particulars, the guys at Speak QB, but I don't know. I know they're always working on different colors. I know mags is a big deal. I know as far as colors, but as far as like hats and stuff, they're always working on stuff. I don't know of any that are close.
Yeah. Tactical Airsoft 9, every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. we go live Pacific Standard Time. So that's West Coast. I almost said East Coast. That's West Coast. We're over here on the West Coast, guys. But yeah, we've been doing it 76 episodes now. So it's been a long time. I appreciate you guys listening to 76. Me talk for as long as I do sometimes. Yeah, we'll just keep going. I think our 100th episode, we're going to try to do the same thing we did for our 50th episode, where I'll be live on the field, where we're going to be running around. We'll probably make an event out of it as well, like we did.
We'll do. So I'll stick around for that, and we'll put a bounty on Derek's head every game. So I'll put a different prize on him.
You're going to be.
But what I'll do is I'll do this. I'll do something like, okay, so in this game, to win this prize or this gun or whatever, you have to shoot him in the left arm.
Oh, Jesus!
Or a certain body part.
No.
So then not only do they have to shoot you, but they have to shoot you.
So guys, I'm quitting on in the next 20 episodes. Well, we'll talk a little bit more about this off camera.
We can wear a bite suit.
We can wear a bite suit. But I do have fun on those days when I get to come down with you guys. But it would be on a Wednesday night. We're going to try to make an event of it. I'll do the same thing like we did for the 50th. Try to play as long as the batteries are going to let us run live. I think we went for 3.5 hours before the batteries. I customized a hater. I called it the Chewbacca because it kind of looked like a brownish Chewbacca stipple job on it with some brown paint and some silver accents. I forget the kid's name who won that, but we had some other prizes we gave away as well. But yeah, that's definitely something that'll be coming down the pipeline.
Something that'll be
25
we're
weeks.
working with some of the some guys, some of the big names in Airsoft that reached out to me about doing a sniper competition or sniper games here because we have enough space to do sniper action. So we're working on some for those of you that have sniper guns. We're working on different scenarios to whether they're two-man sniper teams, 2 versus 2-on-2, or whatever, maybe or sniper stalking action kind of going on. We're looking at some kind of competition with snipers.
So I know Jordan just worked on a sniper the other day and was testing out our targets that we put on the field that are hidden. You guys don't know where they're at, but they're for us techs to test out all the way across the full length of the field, and it worked perfectly the way it was. So it's really nice. And so there are some capabilities out here on the field to have some pretty good range sniper things.
We have some spaces where we have the range without the elements.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's why we can test out stuff. No wind to throw us off.
It doesn't have to be a 40-weight BB.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. We can.
When it's competition, we could be okay with a heavyweight BB. Because
I like that. I've got 3.
We're working on some stuff.
I've got 3 sniper rifles right now. No, 4 sniper rifles right now at my house. One of them's a buddy's I'm working on right now for him, and then the other 3 are mine. 2 of them are Springers. One's a gas one.
For the sniper competition, we might be open to the 400 FPS as long as they're not shooting each other.
Yeah. Yeah, because
we're different things. We're looking at just skill-based, like target shooting, but we're also thinking of a sniper versus sniper kind of thing, too. So that might not be a 400. I don't know yet. We're still kind of trying to figure things out. But definitely if it's just targets, there's no problem with it being 400 or any weight for that matter.
And then Ian comes in, another Members Day. I know we're planning another Members Day coming up. And then Noah comes in, 3-gun happening anytime soon. Mainly a 1-man 3-gun, not the 3-man 3-gun. The Ep76 style doesn't have to do with all 3 guns. But yeah, that's the thing. The 3-gun competition that we do, it does require you to have all 3 guns, but not all 3 guns are required for each stage. So depending on the stage, but you will have to have skill in all 3 to compete all the way around. But that's the beauty part, is someone might be really good at pistols, and they might do really good on 2 of the stages, but the 3rd stage, they might suck at shotgun, so they might drop it.
Suck at shotgun.
Hey, I was pretty decent. I got 2nd place, remember?
Pretty decent. So that's like that's the best anybody can hope for.
Yeah, exactly. But as far as like rifle, shotgun, they might just blow it on one of those other stages, so you still have a chance with having the multiple stages that we do it. And I'm looking forward to our next 3-gun. But I know we're probably, I think you said September, right? Maybe.
For which one?
Our next 3-gun competition.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Right about September, I think, is what we're thinking.
A lot of different events we got to try to spread out.
Yeah, there's a lot coming. This summer is going to be crazy with a lot of the stuff that's been going on here at TAC. We've got some cool new upgrades that are down the line. We've been doing a lot of remodeling. There's a lot of stuff that's going on to make this experience for you guys a lot of fun.
The next 2 of the topics that we were talking about, the next 2 on my list basically are 3-gun and a SpeedQB clinic.
Yeah. And then salamanders for competition are no. It is a shell load. You can't use a mid-cap mag in a salamander for a shotgun. So, no, you have to actually use a shell on your shotgun loads. And then, let's see. They still want the taco truck. Speed QB Sunday. You got someone who knows a taco truck guy who wants to come down. Yeah, on Speed QB Sundays.
Guys want like an arm and a leg, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys know somebody who wants to come down and charge you guys for tacos, I mean, we would be more than willing to work with them on those days. Give them a schedule that they can just park in the parking lot. Because, I mean, they're going to make the money off of it in that kind of sense.
I'm not trying to make money off the truck.
Yeah, so.
But a lot of times these guys want money up front, and.
Yeah, we're not going that route.
If taco sales aren't great, then.
Scenario event like escape room like last year.
We'll do another one.
October probably will be theming something. For sure that's going to be. I don't think we'll see anything before then though.
Yeah, again, a lot of things are going on. So we'll probably start gaming Halloween, October-ish, probably in August is when we start thinking about that.
So Freddie Roberts comes in. What do we use for streaming programs? Well, we were using on the iPad the Terror Deck stream, but right now it's a Terror Deck system that's connected to a G3, a GH3 Panasonic with a Tascam, and there's a lot of other stuff.
What he said.
Yeah, that we're doing, but it is all through a Terror Deck system. If you're wondering, like quality-wise and everything, it's not the hardware or anything; it's our actual connection limitations that we have here. We are right on the outskirts of a lot of connections, so we're kind of limited on our bandwidth capabilities. We don't have the craziest options, so we give you guys what we can give you. But
better internet at home.
Yeah. I have way better internet at home. For you guys who know internet numbers, we're working with less than 3 megabytes upload, less than 20 megabytes download. So if those numbers make sense to you guys, definitely. Dylan Smith, still hiring, recently emailed an application, have prior experience, and would love the opportunity. If they came through, you might be hearing from us. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure where that goes from there, but we'll take a look and see if that's come through for us, Dylan. What if you were on a computer and used free streaming software programs? Well, I do actually have OBS on the laptop here. But we still have limitations on the streaming kind of thing. That's what the iPad was for today, but for some reason it cut off after a minute. But that's why I had backup, guys. Here is the biggest thing in Airsoft, and it pertains to life. And I'm going to go on a small rant here, but always have redundancies. redundancies in like, and there is a military term, 1 is none, 2 is 1 kind of situation, and I've taken that. I've never been in the military. I'm not claiming any kind of glory there or anything like that.
Prior planning prevents piss poor performance.
Yeah, so when I come to play, I see it in the tech department a lot, and I know it's easier said than done for some people to have a spare gun or a backup gun, but don't come to a field and expect the parts you need to keep your gun running, or expect tech service to be done in 5 minutes on a gun problem. And so in those situations,
on anyone or anything, if possible.
I have actually here today, guys, there's 4 different camera setups we can go live with. I always bring redundancy when we stream because, like you saw in the first beginning of the show, we have problems, and it's how you can manipulate yourself to work through those problems. You guys will be able to succeed better at life. But in the airsoft world, it's the same situation. I usually, if you guys have seen me come down and play on the field, I usually bring maybe 4 to 6 guns when I come and play. It's not that I'm going to play with all of them. I might only play with one of them the whole day, but I do bring some with the intention of like, hey, if something goes wrong, I don't want to be sitting for half an hour fixing a gun. I want to just get back on the field and play. And I see plenty of people who come here for half a day, they're working on their gun, and then they maybe get 1 or 2 games in and they go home, which is fine if that's what you're happy with. But I want to get as many games as I can on the days that I can come play, because my days that I can come play are limited. I want to take advantage of that the best we can. We got No Good Plan Ever Survives First Contact from Adrian coming here. Yeah, technology is fun, but it can be a headache sometimes. Especially, like, I've taken that same mentality when we do major productions.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple, but at the same time, make sure you have enough to go. Usually when we go on, like, flying out to Tennessee for one of the projects we did, I took with me 9 cameras because I had 2 backups to my main setup, and we usually shoot interviews with a 3-camera setup, so I had 9 cameras rolling with me. I had our larger expensive cameras, then I had an expensive line of DSLRs, and then I had my actual 9-year-old DSLRs that still are high definition, that have all the components, but I had the capability to run all those if something happened, or backup if something were to go wrong, and that's always a tough thing.
How's the microgun situation?
Actually, hold on.
Good question.
It came in the mail today. So this right here, guys, is our maybe. Okay. I don't maybe. So this is actually a wireless transmitter, and this is actually one of the wireless remotes. There's 2 of them that came in the kit, and what this will actually allow us to do is during gameplay, our referees can actually control when the microgun goes on, when the microgun comes off. This is all getting wired in, so this came in today. I'm actually planning on wiring it 250 feet.
Oh, wow.
So from where we're planning to mount it and where the guys are going to be on it, we'll be totally fine on that situation. Yeah, we would totally fine. But this was the step we were waiting for to come in to start wiring it up and getting you guys the setup for it on the field.
Microgun scenarios.
Yeah, microgun scenarios, and
who's got a microgun at their field?
I don't know. I don't know of anyone that we're going to be doing all kinds of fun gameplay. We've been gaming like all the concepts right now for it, but
battle for the microgun.
This is the parts that came in that I was waiting for, and I'm excited to wire that up and get that going for you guys.
This is all thanks to Classic Army.
Huge shout out to Classic Army.
Is there many they're microguns.
Yeah, I kind of just mentioned something in conversation with them, and they said, "Hey, we'll throw one on your field," and we're like,
"Props to
cool."
Classic Army and Walter at Airsoft GI.
Yeah, and so once this functions and works for us, we'll get that out there, and then any other fields out there interested in this kind of stuff, I mean, just email me or message me at Producer Derek, and I'll get you guys links on what that is. So if you guys want to set up similar stuff and kind of go the route of it, it's a fun new concept that we're going to be doing here and letting you guys all have at it. It's not just going to be limited to us. It's going to be everyone has a chance at it. But give you guys fair warning, we are not going to make it easy for you to be up there and shoot that minigun. You are going to have to work for that. Yeah, and it will be a lot of fun. It will be one of those like efforts that's worth it in the end when you get to fire that minigun. We've just dry fired it with the motor spinning. It is I had a big grin on my face when we were just messing around. So it is really cool, really cool. What are micro guns? Adrian.
Minigun.
It's a minigun. So
Barrels, like
so there's 4 barrels on the micro one. The full version one has 6 barrels. It actually rotates and shoots full auto.
Think, Jesse Ventura and the Predator.
And I'm trying to think. Arnold Schwarzenegger has one in Terminator.
Oh,
Well,
about
you know
Terminator.
what?
In Predator.
In Predator,
I got no time to bleed.
there's that one, and then if you get, it's the T2s, I think, in Terminator that are on their arms.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. And so spinning around shooting, and RoboCop, the RoboCop robot that RoboCop fights, those are minigun, microguns on those as well. So those Vulcan, yes, that is another thing on there. But yeah, so that is going to be awesome
because the barrels are not as long and
anything different type of gameplay. Is the microgun adding a different type of gameplay? Yes, it is. It will be on specialty games. That's coming from Classic Army.
We're gonna mount it on the jungle gym.
Yeah, so it will have
basic scenarios might be you're gonna be battling to get control of that minigun.
Yeah,
but you're also you know with anything, if you're on top of the minigun, everybody's trying to take you out.
And so we will be setting up different target scenario situations that our referees will be aware of. We were going to wire it to a target, but it actually has better control for our referees to have a wireless controller here.
Sees the micro gunner gets shot, then he'll turn off the gun.
Yeah, and so we also, because it's a 4-channel switch for us, we're going to wire in a siren and going to wire in a light as well. So for people on the field, they might see the light or hear the siren and go, "Oh my God, I need to get to cover," or move away that might be in a line.
Something triggers that the gun's available, or
and so
unmanned or
there's going to be some things we're adding to add all kinds of stuff to this. If future opportunity to purchase at one-time airfill instead of all-day air. As of right now, our game plans are to continue all-day air. We don't have any thing in the works of one-time purchase of air fills. It's just kind of the way our field works for that process for us to make sense of why we give air for you guys. What other questions? What about Juggernaut games? Well, we've discussed the Juggernauts. The Juggernaut situation, though, it's questionable at times, and so we haven't given it a completely rule out of possibilities, but of right now, it's not something we're trying to push forward. We're trying to push a couple like more stationary kind of positions. Think about like the like old Gladiator kind of game where the guy was on the tower and shooting down at people kind of situation. That's kind of where we're going with for the time being, but they're not out of the question. They're just not on our things. Yeah, that's always the thing. So if we can make it safe for everyone to do a Juggernaut,
for everyone, not just well, we're okay with it. Well, that's fine, but there's a lot more.
There's a lot that goes into it. We've also talked about, someone suggested a shopping cart and attaching it to the shopping cart and making a rollable tank. We thought about that as well as maybe potentially doing something where it is a mobile. Yeah. But there's things that like we have legalities that we have to do as a business that has to make sense for us as well. But just having the micro gun is a huge step towards some pretty cool gameplay for you guys.
This is not an episode of Jackass, and we find out, well, man, we didn't think about that.
I mean,
that hurt.
After hours, when we're here, employee-wise,
didn't realize I was going to break that arm. Or
the reality is you guys don't realize we have to go through the testing, so we have to stand in front of these micro guns and get shot and say, well, okay, we feel safe for the guys out there playing. It's going to be okay, because it's not only us older guys playing. It is sometimes we have first-timers that are 10 years old playing. We don't want to ruin their experience as well when they come onto the field.
Those new players are paying for everything that you guys see in the store, tech, whatever. So
it's very true.
Scare them away, then your sport
goes away.
Shrivels. Yeah.
All right. So, geez, that went by quick, even with all the technical difficulties we're having. We got about 8 minutes left in the show, but any questions regarding, guys, some things we've got going on the future and about the events we've got going? If you guys are just joining us, our big event that's coming up on June 2nd is our charity event for the Warrior Dog Foundation. It is $100 for the tickets. It is limited to 100 people only. So some great swag bags we'll be getting with your entry. We're going to have some food trucks out here doing it. Dog bite suit demonstration. Maybe we get some people in there. We still got to figure out some details on that. I don't know. I kind of got thrown into the mix. I might be in a dog suit. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm not 100% sure if I want to. Nice look on the field. Edwin comes in. Thanks, buddy, for the kind words. We've been working on it, and there's still more to come for sure.
So the guys at Classic Army asked me about the microgun, so they probably missed the thing about the switch.
Yeah, so
we haven't put it up yet because we were waiting for this.
The switch.
The switch.
It's in.
So
it came in today.
We can control it from the ref station.
Yeah.
Wireless control.
So
that'll probably be
maybe this weekend if I get some chance tomorrow during teching time. Maybe we can test run it.
Her first.
Tomorrow,
he said tomorrow.
I'll be here on Sunday as well, working for a little bit with Adrian. So between the two of us, we should be able to kind of pump that out. And maybe Sunday night we might be able to get some test games going.
We'll get some footage of that the first few games, so you guys can see it in action.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that'll be cool.
We will make a huge announcement on when that is live going for you guys as well. Let's see, what else do we got coming in? Looking forward to coming out to play.
You should put a Classic Army banner right next to it.
Oh yeah, right on the towers. Yeah, that could work. Yeah. That could totally work for sure. But yeah, Creepy Airsoft. I know Creepy's coming out pretty quick. I know on some of the last streams he was saying he was out in here in a couple weeks. So I what do you got? Another week? Maybe this weekend? When are you coming out, Creepy? Do you guys flat hop? We can. We don't really like doing it. We do flat hop. We don't like doing our hops. I'm sorry. Yeah, flat hops are pretty easy. We have both Prometheus and Maple Leaf nubs, and we do have the smooth bore Prometheus buckings, and then with the Maple Leaf, that's the way I usually go is Maple Leaf buckings and the Maple Leaf nubs. I love them. They work great. Some of my guns that are shooting just around 300 FPS hit 200 plus feet, no problem. I'll shoot across the field with no dip, no drop at all. They're really nice, especially once they get broken in. He's coming in next Thursday. Nice. So yeah, come up, say hi in the tech department. I'll be working for sure on Thursday.
Full force Thursday.
Yeah, and then we can definitely help you out with that flat hop situation. And then, do you guys sell Elite Force CQCs? We do carry Elite Force rifles. I don't think we have any in stock at the moment. We just got the Elite Force order for the Glocks. That's it. We didn't get any rifles.
Special order.
Yeah, and so I'm not sure what else. We sold it to Vor yesterday. No, we sold an AUG yesterday. Sorry, we sold one of the ASG AUGs. With the Tavors or the Elite Force. I think we're out of the Tavors.
Probably due for another Elite Force rifle order.
I'm still waiting for that CO2 rifle to come out from them.
Just email us for we'll order one special for you.
Yeah. Prometheus barrel. Want to do it on my Crytek LVOA. Prometheus barrel. Yeah. Well, we can set you up for sure. Creepy. That's not a problem. No other questions coming in over here. That's still going.
We don't sponsor teams. We do sponsor players, so send us a resume or give us your pitch why we should sponsor you. TaxCityAirsoft@gmail.
And then, oops, I pressed something over here and I lost the comment. I'm trying to see. There was one comment. Oh, wait, here they go. They came back. I can't control it, though. Let's see. Let's go back. I'll see if that comes back up with that comment on that side. Yep. All right. Last couple things we've got going. The Glock 19s are back in stock. If you guys missed it at the beginning because we had the audio problem on the first broadcast here, but the Glock 19s are back in stock. Some dye knee pads, dye elbow pads, dye I4s, dye I5s, and also in the kind of sought after white mask is available. So we got those coming in. Let's see, why is this?
And once again, the charity event, the Warrior Dog Foundation charity event, June 2nd, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Regular public hours will obviously be open later at 5 p.m. instead of normal 1 p.m. You have to buy an entrance fee to attend the event. There's only 100 spots. you can buy an entry online on our website. Just click on the banner for the Warrior Dog Foundation charity event. It goes to the PayPal. With that $100, it goes towards all the proceeds go to the foundation. You'll get a gift bag with all kinds of goodies in it, including a T-shirt and other things. And food is free. We're having some caterers come in. I think either food truck. I think we decided on a food truck, but it's free. And then we have the SEALs coming up from San Diego to play with and against the attendees. If you need equipment, all rental gear, BBs are all included. Don't worry about that. And again, it goes to a great, amazing charity, WarriorDogFoundation.org, founded by ex-Navy SEAL Mike Ritlin. They do great work. You Google his name, you'll see all kinds of books that he's written and articles and interviews. He's a really knowledgeable guy on dogs, and it's a great foundation for our often forgotten vets, the military canines.
I'm excited. Both worlds of my production life are kind of coming together here with the pet world and the Tax City world. It's kind of cool.
Hopefully this goes well. We want to do it again. We want to really help these guys out. So we'd like to do this again sometime and make it a bigger and better thing, and maybe get even more, see if we can handle more people.
Yeah.
Right now, 100 people, I want to be able to
manage everything and give them a good experience.
A really good experience.
Yeah. Right. Any word on the TM 1911 extended mags? I think last time we checked on the order, they were out of stock, but we will see. Possibly on our next order, we might be able to get some available. Air Force versus Navy. I'll show. Adrian says, it'd be interesting if we have. I mean, because we have the Marines. Do we have anybody? Well, we have the Navy SEALs, but do we have anybody in the Marines to maybe do like an Army thing? Like a game, like where we had the Marine guys playing against the Navy guys, and then we have some people that are service that way, and then get the people to play with them.
We have some MARSOC guys.
Okay. Yeah. And so, he's saying like an Air Force versus Navy, so maybe you get an Air Force squad that comes through here.
Listen, it's like they all kind of...
They all mesh together in some way,
Well, they're still families.
Yeah. But that would be an interesting kind of gameplay that we could have, like Army versus Navy or something.
So one of the things I'm looking to do is do I guess you could say an Airsoft influencer, Airsoft celebrity game, something along the lines of like, say, I'm just throwing this out there, maybe it's like Matt from Evic taking on Jet, Desert Fox.
Yeah, I know we've done some of those kind of situations in the past.
Maybe a branch of a certain military on each side, something like that. So, sign up to join. What team are you going to play on? That kind of thing.
Kind of go that route.
Almost like a Marvel superheroes kind of in Airsoft. I don't know.
All right, well,
idea out there.
Very possible.
Kind of like that at old. One day we did North versus South.
We've done North versus South. We've done Call Sign Iron Man versus Tax City Sarah. We've done that as well.
No,
we've done Figgy.
We did Thor versus Iron Man.
Oh, I thought Sarah was one of the ones we did. No, she was never. Oh,
because it was a no-brainer. Thor versus Iron Man.
Well, okay, that makes sense. And I know Figgy versus Dove. That was North versus South, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I never got a. Those were before my time,
those all went pretty well.
So okay,
we might do something along those
something
lines
like that might be coming back, and then. Adrian says he still has his ABUs, so he's set for any of those games. They're done on Instagram. They ended.
Facebook is still going.
Facebook is still going, but we are going to be calling it here. It's 8 o'clock. I know you guys got a little bit shorter broadcast because of technical difficulties, but thank you for joining us here. It's been episode 76 of Tax City Live. We'll catch you guys next week. Thanks, you.
See ya.